jumpy gameplay. And
Yeah, they're very floaty. Very, they like to both play in the air, and most of their combo games are started off of like one hit. Falco being a lot of times up tilt, and Sora mostly being nair. So it's going to be interesting to see like which of these characters is going to be able to rack up as much damage and take the stocks as quickly as possible.
And Sora having that disjoint, but up tilt being an anti-air does make me wonder how this if this matchup maybe is slightly Falco favored, but I'm really unsure. And right now we see Sice immediately looking for that falling up air, not finding it. C-Live just opting for a straight nair rather than a conversion, but Sice now finding the first real combo, doesn't manage to find his confirm, and now they're just both looking for another opening again.
Yeah, I mean, most of this is going to be a lot of, get as much as possible, get back, reset neutral. Both of these characters are not going to probably, go off stage against each other. I feel like both of these characters can be a little bit dangerous to kind of challenge, but if we do see anything, most likely it's going to be like Thundaga at the ledge, trying to net out the side Bs and the up Bs.
Yeah. But also, right, frame 1 reflector on the part of Falco does mean you have to be very cautious on throwing that out because it very easily could come back. However, Sice just opting to be patient there with that shield, going into the nair.
Reading that air dodge too with the back air, just cleaning that stock right up. 68% on the Falco, pretty much a very clean stock. The thing with Falco is that his main combo tool is an anti-air with up tilt, and all of Sora's like really good combo starters are up in the air. So we're probably going to be seeing a lot more combo game off of the Falco than the Sora, but that was a really good read from the up smash, just not taking it.
It covers almost the entire platform too, so really good option. And Sice here definitely throwing out a lot of grab combos, a lot of up air combos, definitely punishing the fact that a lot of Sora's combos.
Yeah, just a little too close there with the up B, just getting smacked right with the up smash.
No thank you. But Sice doing a really good job so far of punishing the fact that a lot of Sora's hits want to come off of falling aerials or rising aerials and just kind of stuffing him out at a lot of these opportunities. However, now, C-Live very quickly.
Oh, the up B? No, going to go for a forward air.
That was so much damage. I don't think people talk enough about how much damage Sora's single hits do. Yeah. And now it's just like one interaction. He's already taken 76.
The other thing, too, is like you got to be very careful at hitting Sora on shield. Up B out of shield is a very dangerous option and can lead into very safe options such as side B and able to get back to the ground. And C-Live loves to go for that off stage. He's going to get the down tilt punish with the up smash there. Sice finally getting back into the lead here as he was kind of letting it, run away from him. But C-Live doing an excellent job at making sure that like he's putting on pressure.
That was a really good spot dodge by Sice there on that, and then the immediate punish. And he seems to just be feeling very comfortable in this matchup and playing around Sora's spacing. Sora having a lot of moves that give him really good movement options, but have a decent amount of lag. And we see Sice, even with Falco's limited ground speed, doing a really good job of getting in there and punishing those off.
Yeah, exactly. So probably one of the biggest things that we're going to see here is if he is hit with that, the freeze and is frozen, we're going to see a lot of C-Live trying to go, against it, trying to get that stock. But Sice doing a really good job at just maintaining what he's trying to do.
That was a really nice mix-up.
It was a really good mix-up. Able to get back to stage because of it, too. 135%. I mean, forward air from Sora can kill here, and honestly, if he's not careful, down air, too.
Yep, the thing is, though, he has a whole nother stock to work away from, to work with, and honestly, Sice just needs one opening, maybe two openings, depending on stage position, right? So many of his moves are going to kill.
Calling out there, though.
Yep, but now last stock, right? Sora definitely can make this happen. It only takes a couple new interactions with how much damage he deals. However, not going to have them.
No, not going to be able to get it off there, as he is going to get up tilt up aired. At that percent with how floaty Sora is, it did look that it was true, which is interesting because a lot of Falco's moves are like true for like when it comes to killing off the sides.
Absolutely.
But up air, I mean, a lot of characters actually get out of it. It connects to a few characters. It's good to see that Sora, being as good a character as he is, it is something that he can rely on, because that's a good percent to get a stock at.
They went to the song selection on Battlefield for a second. I like had a heart attack. I'm like, you're taking Falco on a counter pick to Battlefield? What?
Oh my
But
goodness.
nope. Nope, small battlefield, got rid of the top platform.
That's a better idea.
And
I mean, Sora can get really good conversions off that top platform,
absolutely,
too, but you don't want to bring Falco.
Yeah, I was gonna say Falco's one of the maybe best 3 or 4 characters in the game on Battlefield. It's really absurd, and so now just Sice throwing out these lasers, something we didn't see as much of in game 1, trying to control the pace, but Live finding his way in, finding this, but doesn't manage to keep the corner pressure, and now Sice already all the way bringing it back to even. 40% on both these players.
It just seems like Live is trying to get these combos started at the lower percents and is just not able to get those confirms in. It's making it really difficult for him to rack up as much percent as Sora can. Whereas Sice is doing a really good job at the lower percent combos. I know that Falco has a very good time at doing them, but when it comes to a player, I mean, it is about hitting them. No matter how easy it is, you can mess it up. So
that's the whole balancing factor with this character too, is that his neutral isn't the greatest. It's hard to find the openings to hit those cutscene combos, but Sice doing a really good job of it so far through this whole set.
Exactly, but not against Live. He is keeping up his footing here. 83%. I mean, with all the straight hits, he's getting a lot out of it. And we are getting into some of the more dangerous zones with Sora, where he'll be able to ladder him and get a good kill pressure off the ledge too if his Sice isn't careful.
Yep. He's opting for a lot for those side Bs and hasn't gotten punished too hard for them, but also hasn't gotten too much off of them yet so far. So it just kind of seems like a mix-up. That fair, not going to kill. However, the next one going to not going to see an edge guard just because of how versatile Sora is, even though it is one of Falco's strong suits. And now Sice just looking for the edge trap here, kind of making him just use all these resources.
Yeah, I mean, the trickiest thing about Sora is there are so many options off of the ledge. Ooh, not going to get anything off that freeze. Was able to get just a little bit of chip there, but no kill yet. Ooh, that's going to be a punish. Not a heavy one, though. 139%. At this point, either character can get a stock as easily as just a straight hit.
Oh, and there we see the attempt at the edge guard, but it's not going to
take it back.
Yeah, it looked like that Blizzaga might have caught his jump, and it just, if he had it, he would have been able to get back, but without it, that's one cooked or frozen, I guess, Falco.
That's one frozen duck there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good knowledge of seeing what you have in your kit too, because it's not easy keeping up with Blizzaga, Fireaga, and Thundaga. I mean, you have to really pay attention to the rotation and know what you have in a situation while also trying to recover. That's awesome. So good stuff to see Live there.
Smash different, always giving different ways to test our reading comprehension.
Exactly. I mean, I thought we stopped at hero, but hey, we're still here. 150% though. I mean, Sice is having a really hard time at finding this kill right now. Hopefully can find something off of, a stray hit, maybe uses too many resources, falls down, or just going to throw a fair and hit him and get the stock that way.
And fair is really the one tool Falco has. It's like fair and down tilt are tools that he can use a neutral that also are capable of killing.
Ooh,
but
that was such a good job at the edge guard there.
Absolutely.
Was able to just realize, hey, he had no air dodge, he had no jump. He has to use up B in this spot. So I'm going to go and challenge it, and he got a stock off of it. Going to throw up the top there, too.
And that's also, one of the stories of this matchup, I think, has been so far through game 1. Sice did such an amazing job of getting out of the air and out of disadvantage and back to the ledge without getting punished. Sora being so good at going off and with those disjoints, being one of the best characters out there at challenging Falco's really predictable recovery. But Sice not letting it happen, but there for the first time we saw it, and now, he's down a stock in kind of the inverse situation of game 1.
Yeah,
where
he's
now
got a really good lead right now.
Yeah, he's already up to 100% Sice on his last stock. Live only at 26 on his. Obviously something Falco can make up with 1 or 2 combos, but Sice just not managing to find the openings anymore. And
luckily he fell out of that Thundaga.
Oh,
that would have been a stock there.
Yep.
Finally seeing the reflector too. Not something that we've been seeing too often. I feel like Live has been using a lot of those projectiles and getting away with it. Can I get clipped by the neutral air?
Yep.
And the up B?
That's it.
Yeah, super strong move. Very dangerous to play against. It's one of the main things, if you are fighting against Sora in shield, you can just use that and you can use your stock at about 160%.
Yeah.
So very strong option.
And honestly, it didn't feel like Sice was playing any worse than he was game 1. It kind of just felt like
very even just between the two.
It just felt like Live felt a little bit more comfortable going off stage, got that edge guard at only about 80%, which was huge.
Yeah, that was a very clean stock.
And then knowing what when Falco's forced to approach you, he's slow and he has limited options. And C-Live clearly felt very comfortable knowing what Sice likes to go for out of those options and just didn't let him hit anything significant for the rest of the game.
Now, I wonder if, instead of using the back air, I know that it worked. What if he had done up B instead and challenged it with that? It's a multi-hit move. He doesn't have to rely on a single hit, and that would have guaranteed the stock too, and since he has side B, he can get back. We are seeing the regular battlefield now, which is a much better stage for Sice.
Yeah, this is the Falco counter pick, but it does also make me wonder, like, what are the bans in the set? These are the stages we're seeing right now.
Maybe the larger stages.
Yeah, maybe
no
like
Kalos.
counter something.
Yeah, I feel like no flat stages either. Both of these being a heavy like combo-based character.
Yep.
No Kalos, probably no FD, and probably no Town.
And right now, just 51% to 20, but really nobody's landed a significant combo starter yet. Right as I say that, Sice manages to start one, but just drops it a little bit, and now it's him getting grabbed, getting siced and diced a little bit by that Nair.
Ooh, and that's something that is not really talked about during this set. Sora's counter is one of the strongest that I've seen in the game. Back air, not going to take it just yet.
That move kills so early. It's like the opposite of Fox back air.
Yeah, no, exactly. Ooh, just missing that confirmed too. But the biggest thing is that if he is able to call out a heavy hit or even just a light hit at times with that counter, he can net a stock as early as right now.
I like that patient roll in there from Sice just to roll past that Thunder, get the grab. Really good discipline on his part, but now he's trying to find a way for Sora, getting out of that corner, calling him out with that up smash. Really good job there. 145%. This is the story of the set so far. Can he build a lead or is he going to die immediately? That back throw barely not going to do it. Neither will the Thundaga.
The footstool?
I think, wow, he picked a perfect angle with that, just was a little bit under the stage after the footstool, managed to get back, and now in neutral, looking to get some extra credit. 7%, not a whole lot, but better than nothing.
Yeah, but he is going to have to weave around all of these, straight hits. Thundaga is going to take the stock there as it does just combo into itself at pretty much every percent. It's ridiculous.
That being said, that's the first time we've really seen all of those hits hit like that this whole game, and that's a quick 60% from Sice immediately coming down off that invulnerability. And now, he's stuck on the top platform against C-Live here, but finds his way down, and now C-Live just can't entirely seem to find his way back to neutral. Both these players just kind of trading their advantage states until now finally getting down, and then as I say that, immediately a hit comes in.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just Sice has a lot of control over on this stage. With the amount of jump height that he has alone, he's able to just chase C-Live wherever he needs to. So maintaining center stage is very easy, especially when it comes to the fact that he does have a projectile that is just more reliable.
Sice doing a really good job on those air dodges to avoid those Thundagas, and now just, again, as you said, taking center stage back, finds that up tilt.
Ooh, not going to get anything there.
It looked like he tried to read a jump there.
I think so, or maybe reaction just as he did on the platform. I feel like up air might have gotten the stock there, even if just barely.
Little bit of a stare down there, didn't result in much, but C-Live still back off stage. We see it once again here. Is anything different going to happen? C-Live doing a good job of reading Sice's spacing there, or finding that up B, taking that second stock. And
taking that second, I mean, Sice actually losing the lead here and losing that stock is not good. 9%, like, already, too.
But he immediately pulls that trigger on that up smash. That's the second one this game, right?
Yeah, no, he was able to call out that was the second one. The second one this set. I don't think it was two in this game. But yeah, I mean, these characters are just nuts. And going way off stage, not going to get anything just yet, but landing with the forward air.
And this is a quick 81%. C-Live having dropped that reset, but it didn't matter. Already now, that up smash putting him up to 100%. Sice now desperately trying to find a way down, and you can't down at the top of Sora's shield like that.
You cannot touch his shield. When you're at this percent, you best stay away from that shield.
135 now. Almost anything Sora is going to throw at you is going to kill, especially a back throw at the ledge like he just went for. But that causes that fallout on that fair. Gets a combo out of it. 41% though. He still has a couple neutral interactions in that.
That is going to take it, yeah. Just going right off the top there. One of the strongest moves from Sora, especially since it's so safe. You can throw an up B. If you get the hit, cool. You're knocking them away. If you don't, you can just side B away and you're safe anyway.
Yeah,
so very good option.
Yeah, you can't really punish the up B. You can kind of punish with the side B afterwards, especially if they miss space. That move does have a decent amount of end lag.
Yep.
It's definitely not,
it's not
Bayonetta,
unpunishable. No, it's not ridiculous. But even Bayonetta has gotten, nerfed as far as like her recovery. If she lands on the stage, she's got a tremendous amount of lag, which doesn't follow suit with